Hey, how's it going, guys? So today I traded a number of stocks. Started out with the QCOM. I did pretty well with QCOM. So QCOM on the daily level, it gapped down. It was below this SMA 15-minute huge engulfing pattern. And then on the 5-minute, I took the opening range. Actually, here I took the breakdown. I went. No, I did take the opening range breakout. So I went for a long. So this is what happened. I went for a long here, and then it dropped on me. It's 500 shares. It dropped, so I stopped out. So I lost like a couple $100 here. But then on the way back up, I saw that I was gonna go for a break of this high of the day, which was at about 70.08. So I went back in, took 3,000 shares, popped up, and then I scaled out. Basically, it kept on running up, but of course, I scaled out at the point where it started to stutter right here. I didn't know if it was going to do a V reversal or not, so that's my play on QCOM. And then on K, I lost a lot of money on K, as you can see on both sides. So for K, what happened was I thought that the stock. So I thought it would drop because on the daily level, K gapped up quite a bit. So I was thinking it was going to fall back down. 15-minute, it was making a new 15-minute low with this candlestick. And then on the 5-minute, it had a huge engulfing pattern. So I went short, added to my position, and then it popped on me and they sort of chopped at this level, and then I stopped out. But that was a big loss. And then I think what happened here too was it's not indicative. I think there's two arrows here, so I stopped out. As you can see, I stopped out, and then I went for long because I think that the stock was strong all day, right? It's above the SMA, 2 EMAs here. It held the EMA level, so I thought it stopped and it's gonna go challenge the high of the day, so I went back in heavy. It didn't do that. It dropped on me, so I stopped out, and so I had a pretty big loss, $1,500 on K. But I made it back up with BYND. So BYND is a similar situation in terms of being strong all day. Daily level, it gapped down. 15-minute, the candlestick, it hit this level here pre-market, and then it started to go up. At this point, it couldn't break this previous day level. It hit it and then went back down, but it held the VWAP pretty well. On the 5-minute, there's this SMA here. The EMAs are coming up to cross it. It's about to cross it. I went long here because what I saw on the 1-minute is the fact that both EMAs are above both of the SMAs. So I took a position, 600 shares, and then it popped up. So I started to scale out here at around the 179, 180 level. So I took out some shares, hit this level, started to go back down. So I got out there, and then I got out the remainder here. After I got out, I noticed that the stock was still trending along the EMAs, and these two levels, to both EMAs, were a good level of support. So I went back in. Instead of 600, it's 500 shares this time. On the way back up, I just basically scaled out after making a 1-point move. So it basically hit and made sort of like a double top. It did go past that a bit, but I basically scaled out at that point, got out of my position, and then you see once that happened, it hit both. It didn't really go any further. It started to drop. So $695, $57.40 in commissions, and 31 tickets. It's good enough for me for today.